Okay, so early feedback after just a couple days. And see your toes up in the air. That looks good. You're going to have more of a flat wrist at the top of the swing than I want it to be more cupped, but I realize that you don't just change it just because someone tells you to. So that club's a little bit more toe down than up in the air like that. Now that left hand grip, by the way, the more that's over on top towards the right, the harder it's going to be to do that. So neutralizing that a little bit, you're on the correct path there. That's a good impact there. Your swing is your swing athletically and motion is less of a problem than your club face. That's the good news. So once we get through this, well, that's a nice little move there because your left wrist is hinging. There's a bow in the left wrist there. And everything we're talking about doesn't have to be perfect either, by the way. You see, you got the bow is on the wrong side there. That's ultimately what we're.
So even there, I wasn't doing.
Yeah, but you were better than you were because you started it better. That's the key. And again, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel of. Let's think back to what we. This is just some pictures of your little. There's your evaluation point right there. I want to get that over here too for the front view. All right, so here's that exercise where I didn't let you move your arms. When you're doing that, that wrist had to go.
But there's absolutely no body in that. That's just nothing has moved but my wrist.
That's correct. And this is just again like an exercise.
Okay.
But I'm keeping your arms from swinging back, so we're.
So you don't want me starting my swing like that?
Oh yeah, I want you to think I want you to think you're doing that. You won't that much. This is an exaggeration drill, I call it. Keep your arms right in front of you, because ultimately.
See what I'm doing?
Yeah, that's your instincts.
Yeah.
As soon as we start moving at getting that instinct away from you, you're going to be what you want to be.
Yeah.
And that's as simple as that sound. As simple as I make it sound to you, and as frustrating as that is for you, you just got to go through the process and be okay with it.
And the best shot I have so far, I think, of doing that is that swing, my Kenny Perry swing.
Yeah, that's a good image.
But,
it is.
But
it doesn't look as bad as you think it is.
I know.
That's important for you to know. And by the way, it's not out there as much as you think it is. It feels that way.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I feel like I'm just going out there, and
yeah. I'd love to see you hit balls off a tee with that exercise. See, that's great right there.
But then I don't know what to revert back to once I get on the course. Do I do the same thing, or
well,
does that become my swing, or is that just a?
You've got to let it transfer. Yeah, I can't. You've got to use some judgment as to playing. Are you going to go play golf, or are you going to go work on your swing while you're playing golf? And that usually doesn't work. So my advice is to get your work done when you practice, so the repetitions start replacing.
But I don't get what good starting like this is if I'm going to do something totally different on the course.
Well, you won't eventually. You just got to go through the repetitive process of doing it. This is just good stuff for you to see right now, right here. Now that's hinging because you did there. Now the fact that the club's coming seemingly like it's going out there when you're doing that, Kenny Perry, and then you're swinging it back. Well, eventually, when you just hinge it and you turn your body and the arms all together, it's going to go right there. You just got to trust that that day's going to come. That's all. So we always train. We always do training drills in the most exaggerated form that you possibly can. And all we want to do is find middle ground between old habit and create new. So yeah, whatever you feel, don't admonish it. Don't. That's part of the deal. You've got to learn that what that feels like. And right there is it's already a good start. So we're doing good. And you're hitting some decent shots with it. You know, sometimes it takes a while even to get to that point. So the fact that you're getting a little bit of feedback on the range, that's positive. That's good. So you can build on that. Is a golf course worthy yet? Probably not. But it will be as soon as you get